Good morning, good afternoon, or good night whenever this video finds you. Hope you're getting your hustle on. Guess what? Today I am 33 years old. Guys, it is my Earth Day. This is the day that I was brought into this world, April 4th, 1985. And normally I don't celebrate my birthday. I don't even tell nobody it's my birthday, but I'm just excited. You know, it's just a lovely day. It's windy as hell, but it's a lovely day nonetheless, okay? And I'm excited because, you know, coming from where I come from, you know, I grew up downtown Toronto. I went to school in the projects, and many of my friends didn't make it past 18, didn't make it past 20, they didn't make it past 21. And here I am at 33, a thriving business owner, living life on my terms, waking up when I want. I love it, and I want to share that with so many people. I want to help people do the same thing as well too. It is crazy. It is so crazy, okay? You have to see yourself as successful. You have to define what success means to you. Success doesn't mean a house, a car, a fat bank account. No, there's 13 things that constitute real riches, and that's harmony, that's love, that's great relationships, that's peace, that's the labor of love, okay? Giving back, contribution, family. These things is what constitutes real riches or real success. Money is on the end of that list. But if you put money on the top of that list, you'll never be happy. There's many people who are rich financially, but they are bankrupt in the fulfillment department because they chased money their entire life, thinking that that will bring them happiness. And I'm telling you that it won't. I remember I wanted to make 30 grand a month my entire life since I became an entrepreneur. And I remember holding 30 grand in my hand, cash, okay? And happiness didn't come up to greet me, okay? I didn't have this instant euphoria of like happiness or anything like that, right? I felt the same. Money, you know what money is? This is what money is. You guys remember the movie The Mask with Jim Carrey? Now, the mask is neutral. It responds to who you are. If you are a good person and you put on the mask, it will make you more of a good person. If you are a bad person and you put on the mask, you turned into Darian, the bad guy, okay? And guess what? He was always bad. The mask just brought it out of him even more. But if you were a good person and you put on the mask, you became what? More of a good person. Money is the same thing. It brings out who you are. If you're lazy, if you have no work ethic, if you're wasteful, you're just going to be more of that. If you're giving, if you're caring, if you're loving, if you're fill in the blank, you're just going to be more of that. Money is neutral. It brings out who you are. But people think that it will give them something other than who they currently are. If somebody hands you $1 million, you better hurry up and become a millionaire. You better hurry up and become a millionaire, because you have to make sure that your character can keep you where God's blessings has got you. Okay? And what I'm talking about is character, who you are as a person. Okay, I heard one person say, oh, if I was rich, I wouldn't eat craft dinner anymore. There's a song like that called If I Had $1 Million. He said, if I had $1 million, I wouldn't eat craft dinner. But he likes craft dinner, right? He likes craft dinner. So just because you're rich, you're going to give that up, right? So my point is, don't chase money. Chase fulfillment, and money will come. And you chase fulfillment by having harmonious relationships with those around you, friends, family, community. That, I'm telling you, I know what I know. That is what brings you the fulfillment. The money is just a byproduct of success. But if you chase it and you neglect all those other things, when you get the money, you're going to be miserable as hell. Look at Robin Williams. Robin Williams had all the money in the world. He had success, the cars, the women, family, but he hung himself. Why? Because he had wealth, but he did not have fulfillment. He did not have grace. Okay? And I see way too many entrepreneurs with tunnel vision saying, yeah, get that money. It's all about the money. No, it's not all about the money. Make money matter, yes, so that it doesn't matter. But then focus on fulfillment, right? My goal is to make enough money so I can travel for a whole year, not have to worry about a single bill, not have to worry about a single creditor, and help people in any which way, form necessary, right? And here's the thing, I'll do that even if I didn't have money because I do it anyway. You understand? Like, that's all it is. But that's not what I wanted to talk to you guys about. Again, it's my birthday, and I just wanted to share with you guys a motivational story about the Chinese bamboo tree. Okay? This is crazy. This is really, really crazy, guys. I really need you guys to get this. Okay? Because there's so many people in my neighborhood where I grew up. I grew up downtown around Jarvis and Dundas. You guys could Google it. George Street, Regent Park. These were severe neighborhoods. And again, I lost so many friends that just didn't work on themselves because they became victims of their environment. Right. That's why, again, like I'm gonna get some work done today that I'm going out to go celebrate. Because I wasn't supposed to make it past 25, but like Kanye says, we weren't supposed to make it past 25. Joke's on you, we still alive. Throw your hands up in the sky. Weren't supposed to make it past 25. Joke's on you, we still alive. So listen, what's a Chinese bamboo tree? Here's what it is. It's the tallest tree throughout China, okay? It grows to about 20 feet tall, if not taller, okay, in length. And here's what's interesting about this tree. The soil of which it grows on, every single day after the seed is planted, for 5 years, the farmer has to tend to the seed. He has to make sure that the soil's right. He has to make sure that it's getting enough sunlight. He has to make sure that it's getting enough rain. He has to make sure that the seed is tended to. He has to water it every single day for 5 years straight. Even if he's sick or her, even if the farmer's sick, they have to get up and water the seed. If they don't feel like it, if their boyfriend or girlfriend broke up with them, if their dog died, they have to water the seed every single day. Can't miss a day. And here's what happens. After the 5 years is up, right on the date of the 5-year mark, 5 weeks after that, the tree shoots up to 20 feet tall in 5 weeks. So the question is this: does the tree shoot up to 20 feet tall in 5 weeks or 5 years? The answer to the question is 5 years. Because if at any given time the farmer would have stopped watering that seed, if he did it for a year and then stopped the second year, if he felt bad and didn't do it on a Tuesday, but you did it on a Wednesday, if you post, a ad for your Fiverr arbitrage business for just 2 weeks and then you didn't get no results and then you stopped, the tree would grow, but not to its full potential. It'll grow 10 feet tall, but it'll stop there. You'll get some sales, but you'll stop there. You have to do the daily disciplines to get out of it what you put into it. If you have no money in your bank, if you made no deposits, you can't go to your bank and take money out. If you do, you're going to be in what is called an overdraft. Many people are spiritually overdraft, emotionally overdraft, because they're trying to draw from something that they didn't deposit into. Do you follow me? Don't tell me that your business is not working and you've been only marketing it for a week and a half. Okay? Day in and day out, you have to do something productive, constructive for your business. Every single day. You have to do that for yourself also. 10 pages of a good book every single day is easy to do, but guess what? It's also easy not to do. Okay? The difference of where you are today and where you are going to be in 5 years is the people you meet and the books you read. And if you commit yourself to growing every single day, you don't have to read 10 pages every single day. Listen to a motivational audio like this or on YouTube. Type in Les Brown, type in Tony Robbins. Listen to something that's going to stretch your thinking, your mind, your emotional environment. That's going to stretch you. Every single day, you have to water your emotional seed. Because if not, life will knock you down and you will stay down. But it's not really life that knocks you down when you think about it. We knock ourselves down. We are our worst enemy. It's not the enemy that holds you back. It's the inner me that holds you back. That voice that comes in your head when you have a goal to do 10 push-ups and you've done 4 and your arms are burning and that voice says, just stop. You're on the treadmill. You told yourself you'll do 20 minutes, but at 8 minutes, that voice that says, just stop. Let's go get a Cinnabon. Right? That voice is the enemy. You can't do this business. You're not like them. You're not smart like that. You don't know how to do this. You can't. Just go back to your job at the convenience store. Go back to working at the mall. You have benefits. That voice is the enemy. That voice wants you to stay in your comfort zone. And in your comfort zone, there's mediocrity. Out of your comfort zone, there's happiness, there's fulfillment, there's life, there's excitement. But because it's not what you're used to, all hell breaks loose once you enter into that realm. But once you stay there and just do it anyway, regardless of the voices in your head, after a while, those voices in your head will find a way to make you comfortable and succeed in that environment that you are in. I'm telling you what I know. Okay? Telling you what I know. So, on the day that I was born, my message to you is to work on yourself more than you do your job. The greatest advice ever given to me by a millionaire. I asked him, how do I be a millionaire like you, sir? He told me personal development. I was pissed off when he told me that. Why? Because I wanted him to tell me a how-to formula. I wanted him to give me a how-to formula, a stock to invest in, a business to start, an industry to venture into, a script I could use, something. He didn't give me that. He said personal development. Why? Because he could have given me a stock to invest in or whatever the case is. He could have given me the how-to. But if he didn't help change the way that I think first, I would have messed the how-to up with my stinking thinking. Because you are where you are because of your past thoughts and actions. And if your level of thinking has not got you to where you want to be, you have to change the way that you are thinking. If you want things to change, you have to change some things. You have to change. So I said, personal development, fine, great, I'll do that. Where do I start? He told me to read Rich Dad Poor Dad. That book completely stretched my mind like a elastic band. And once your mind has been expanded, it is uncomfortable going back to where it originally once was. Uncomfortable going back. I can't go back to a 9-to-5 job. I can't. I cannot. I will not. Entrepreneurship's a better way. It's not easy. It's not. It's not for the faint at heart. It's entrepreneurship is not for everyone, but everyone should at least think entrepreneurially. That's even a word. But it's not for everyone though. Entrepreneurship is a roller coaster. Your highs are exceptionally high, but your lows are exceptionally low. And it takes a certain type of person to be able to navigate through that type of lifestyle. It's not all peaches and cream. It's not. But it's damn near it's worth it. It definitely is. Freedom is worth it because the alternative is worse. Sitting in a cubicle building someone else's dream. Telling me that I gotta go to the wash, that I gotta go and eat at 12 o'clock. How you know I get hungry at 12 o'clock? I had this one job, I couldn't go to the washroom unless I raised my hand like I was a kid. I don't care. I'm not down on jobs, I'm just up on entrepreneurship. Why? Because I don't want my kid to graduate school and go knock on a stranger's door and play the resume game and beg them for a job. When I could create for myself an empire, and when he or she finishes school, they can walk into that empire if they so choose and run it. I sat down with Harry Rosen. Okay? I sat down with this man, billionaire fashion designer, in this office actually. Okay? About maybe 2 years ago. Okay, he's like 80 something years old. He owns one of the biggest fashion brands in Canada called Harry Rosen. His first store was in the ghetto in the 50s. Okay? And I seen him and I said, "Hey, can I just ask you some questions? I want some advice as an entrepreneur." He said, "Sure, come to my office." Went to his office and just asked him, what advice do you have for an entrepreneur? Why did you do what you did? And he said he did it for the legacy. He didn't want his kids or his family to struggle. So now at 80 years old, he's lucky enough to see his grandson take over the store now, the third generation of his loins. His son took it over when he retired. Now his son is retiring and giving it to his son. That's generational greatness. The Bible says a wise man builds an inheritance for his children's children. Whew. All right. For those of you who stuck with me through this whole video, thank you. Okay. I appreciate it. I know I could talk for very long. Okay. But I just speak from the heart. All right. Just wanted to give you guys some birthday motivation. Okay. To go out there and go get it done. All right. Talk to you guys later, man. Peace.